Hello and welcome back to Bite Size Pixels. This is part 2 in creating a full web page layout. So if you open up your Dreamweaver, this is from where we left off in the last tutorial. Here we're going to be looking at more the section and the article parts of the website. So you'll just want to go into your HTML code, which is further down the page here. And underneath our navigation, we're just going to type H1. Welcome to Geppetto's Pizzeria. And we'll just close that. And it does it for us. So when we look at it quickly, you'll see it's given us a nice big header for Geppetto's Pizzeria. Now, we just want to create a section under here. Just make sure we close that. And then within our section, we're going to create an article. So if I go section, an article, and click live, you'll see that that is our section and our article is within the side of it, like so. So that's how a section and an article can work together when you're creating a web page. So in this article, I'm going to put view our menu. Going to get rid of that word section there. And I'm also going to create another article. And put see our seasonal special offers. So when I click live, you'll see for the moment they're just on the same line before I style them. Okay, so to style these then, we just want to go up to where our navigation style sheet is, and we just want to create one called article. So that's what we've just created. Now we want to give this a width of 475 pixels. Give it a height of 150. And we want to make it float left. And we'll just give that a quick live view. You'll see them just displayed on your page like so. Now we just want to go back into our code a second. It's still within our article, and we're just going to give this a margin right of 2.5 pixels. Oh, just make sure you close that with a semicolon. I want to give this a margin in the top. That's by 10 pixels. And we're going to give this some padding so that our text is inside of our box. So we'll just put 10 pixels for that one. If at any point you want to see what this looks like, you can add a background color and it will show you a good example. Another one is adding a border, which we'll do now so that you can see these in effect. For a border, you need three elements. You need border width. I'll put that at 3 pixels. Actually, if I go split, you may see this work. Then you also need to have border color. That's the next one. And here I'm just going to use a black for an example. Let's make it quite bold. And border style. And it gives you lots of different examples here. For this one I'm going to use double, and you'll see immediately that it's changed and given me a border for each of my articles within the section. So it can be quite fun. You can change double to groove or dashed. It can depend on the kind of website that you're going for. So that's our article styled, and I just want to style the section as well now. So it goes section, oh. So height again, 375 for this one. We'll give that a width of 950 pixels. We want that to float to the left-hand side of our web page. I want to give this a margin. So 10 pixels. And again, I want to give it a bit of space on the top as well. So margin top can be 10 pixels. And we'll just give that a quick look. Okay, so go back into our code here, and I noticed actually that the welcome to Geppetto's Pizzeria could go over slightly, so we will style that in our code at the top here. So heading 1, just want that to have a margin left by 10 pixels. Yeah, so it should have indented that slightly for you. And I'm going to add a paragraph style as well quickly. We'll also give that a margin left. And at this point you can either add in your own text, or I'm just going to get some dummy text from online. So I'm just going to go to this website, and this has just got some dummy text that I find is quite useful. So I'm just going to grab up to here, and I'm just going to copy that straight from here and put that into our Dreamweaver page. So let's plump this out a little bit. Underneath our header, where are we? And underneath here actually, just place that in there. So at the moment it looks quite full on. So we're just going to add in some paragraphs. So there's a paragraph. Now we'll pop another paragraph here. And if you just have a look, you'll see that it's just given a bit of depth into the page there. So you can have some quite big chunks of paragraph. And you can always delete some text if it's too much on there. So I'm just going to add an image underneath here now, just to kind of space it out a little bit. So before our section, I'm going to go insert image, and I'm just going to use this image, which is 960 pixels by 225. So I'm just going to pop that in there. If I click live, you'll see that the image has appeared in the center, just underneath the text. Perfect. Now I'm just going to save the work again, just to make sure that it's all together. And then just underneath our article, but still inside our section, I'm also going to add a bit more text, but I don't want quite that much. So I'll just see how we go with this so far. We'll go live and you'll see that you've got a bit of text coming down the side there within your section, which you can see a bit more clearly now where it's defined. And you can always, as it's dummy text, just copy and paste a bit more on if you want to. So you can keep on just adding text to see how it will fit within your page. There we go. So that's basically a simple way of adding text and images and paragraphs and styles to your website. So there's still one part of the tutorial to go, but thank you for watching this one.